everyone, Nicola here from Marryatville Chiro. For Wellness Wednesday today, I thought we would talk about these guys, Reflex Balls. So we have two different sizes here that we sell in the practice. This is the bigger size. It's a very firm ball with spikes on it, as you can see. Now, what do you use these for? They're becoming really popular for self-therapy, for working on muscles, particularly just trigger points in tight muscle areas. What it does is it helps loosen up muscles, increases blood flow to the area. Actually, not just muscles, fascia, which is a tendinous sheath that encompasses or goes around ligaments, tendons, muscles. And so these little balls can be used in various ways to work on the myofascia and release tension, as I said, increase blood flow, and also improve body awareness, which we'll talk about at another time. So we can use these for injury prevention or for treating injuries, but definitely we don't want to use them on new traumas or where there's bruising or where there's open wounds. So if you have something that's a little bit exceptionally painful or a new trauma that's taken place, definitely don't use them without checking with one of us here or a medical practitioner. There's a bajillion different ways you can use them. I'll just show you or tell you about a couple of my favorites. A couple of weeks ago we talked about plantar fasciitis. So this is actually a really good tool to use for massaging out the bottom of your foot. I mentioned using a tennis ball. If you have access to one of these, just a bit firmer and gives you a bit more resistance. You can use just basically your body weight, and that gives you enough tension for it. So if you wanted to treat sort of upper back or in between your shoulder blades, just put it up against the wall and roll around. So those are my two favorites. There's another one that you can do, and that's getting right in on your hip flexors. So what you can do is put the ball here, and you lay on the floor, and you use your body weight against the floor to work on rolling out the hip flexors. So as I've said, there's so many, so definitely so many ways that you can use it. So definitely, if you're in here, have a chat with us, and we'll let you know if we think a Reflex Ball would be good for you. And yeah, have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.